Atiya, and I'm about to do something really freaking crazy. Hey beautiful souls, my name is Love Atiya, and many of you may know me from being the writer, director, creator, star, every damn thing in the web series Pure. And I created that in 2018. I had like a great run with it. It was amazing. I had a beautiful cast of people. It was amazing. Like, it was perfect. And then I had to scrap everything and start all over because the person that volunteered to do the videography for me literally like blackmailed me, I guess. Is that extorted? I don't know what the word is, but something happened to where they wanted money from me to be able to have them sign a contract. It was a $750 freaking mistake that I will never make again. Always have people sign contracts, but it's a part of my story, right? So I recreated this series. And as much as I say it was perfect, the recreate needed to happen. I mean, there were a lot of casting issues. I've talked about this on my podcast before, so I don't feel like I need to go into the details. But if you want to learn more about what the heck happened with Pure, then go check out my podcast, the Love Atiya Pleasure podcast. But I finished redoing it, re-recording it. My mom, she was behind the camera. My friend Dej at the time was behind the camera. Like, I am forever grateful for the both of them. Even though Dej and I are not close, like, she will forever have a special place in my heart because of how she showed up so effortlessly with the helping of Pure. So I hope that you're doing great out there wherever you are, Dej. But yeah, it was definitely a journey and I learned a lot. I'm not the same person that I was when I first started creating that web series. But then I decided to go and do a part 2 since part 1 was so successful, right? So I wrote the entire script for part 2. It is literally there. Like, it's in my Google Docs. It's like, it's right there. I wrote it all out. I had an amazing videographer. Like, I truly crave working with him again. He was so utterly professional, knew what he was doing, like, just passionate about my project, like, very respectful, amazing. At the time, I also had not so of an amazing ex, and I was in a very abusive relationship that I was very in denial of, no matter how extreme the abuse got. So I had to put a scrap to Pure 2 in the middle of recording it. Now, am I proud of that? No, it was actually something I lived a lot of shame for. There's a group chat that exists somewhere that I created, and I'm like so terrified to look at the group chat because I feel like people are probably talking shit about me. Like, it's that kind of thing. But also, like, I give myself grace because I was not thinking clearly in the head, obviously being in that relationship where it was abusive, but I also had hired my boyfriend who was abusing me, who the story was originally about. So that's just where it got a little crazy, a little convoluted. So here we are 5 years later. I literally recorded Pure the series in 2018, but Pure 2 was recorded in 2020. And 5 years later, I'm back with a crazy harebrained idea. I don't even know what is harebrained? Do people say that, like harebrained? Isn't that the word? But I'm back with this crazy idea of documenting me creating another series. Because when I watch Pure back now, so many people to this day bring that up to me. Like, so many people bring up Pure. And that was before I even knew about marketing and stuff. I was doing everything, guys. Like, it was insane. I was doing crafty. I was handling catering. I was handling casting, writing, directing, acting. Sometimes I was even behind the camera of my own thing in a scene that I was in. So quite literally, I remember I recorded with this guy and I was literally going behind the scenes actively pressing start on the recording. It was so, and nobody will ever know that until now. So that's been the journey, and I've had this itch in my soul to want to write a story for very long. And I think that jacked up things happen in my life for a reason. They have to happen in my life for a reason. And so what better way to like unfurl these jacked up things and like showcase them than to write about them? So I'm gonna take us on a very big journey. This is gonna sound really freaking crazy, but I really wanna do this like globally. No, seriously, I think that there's different energies in the world to where like I can write out this script, I can make this be a series, and I can have this be done by the beginning of 2027. Like I want to be in production by 2027, that's the goal. So step 1 is write the script. Step 2 is record the pilot. And then step 3 is pitch that shit to Hooray Media. That is the only person that I'm pitching it to. If anybody else decides they want to pick it up, okay, that's beautiful. But like my goal is set on working with Issa Rae. So that's the goal. Everybody tells me that I make the same facial expressions as her. Sometimes they tell me I look like her when I grow my hair out a little bit. When I'm a little bit more bald, they say I give Cynthia Erivo. And then when I have a little bit more hair, they say I give Issa Rae. Both gorgeous, stunning, beautiful women. So I'm grateful to be either of them in the looks department. But I'm so excited. This has like ignited my heart. This has given me something to look forward to in life. And even if it doesn't pan out the way that I want it to pan out, it's still going to be a beautiful thing. So I think I want to start off by like creating a plan. I'm going to take y'all step by step as to what I'm doing. So like we're going to see a little bit of behind the scenes of like script writing, of script planning. I really, though, need to take some time now to just get organized with some other stuff that I just have had pending in my world. And I feel like once I can knock those things out, then I'll be able to have a way better experience with this and be like really focused. The other thing that I want to share is that I am the creator of the Ethereal Pleasure Oasis. And the Ethereal Pleasure Oasis is a safe space for the pleasure curious. So if you are curious about having pleasure in any form in your life, then my oasis is the place. It was originally the Ethereal Pleasure Academy. I have a little funny story about that, but it is the Ethereal Pleasure Oasis, and I'm so excited. So the reason why I mention that is because marketing for a pleasure company cannot be done the same way that it can't be done the same way that regular marketing is done. And so I have to literally go like above and beyond to create a marketing plan that's actually going to work. I can't post on social media that much anymore because it's just going to be shadow banned. What is the point of spending all of my time and energy on posting into social media when I can literally just be like creating a web series or a series? It's not a web series, a series that can reach the masses in so much more of a prominent way. So yes, I can just post a quick Instagram about how to have a big O, or how to feel more pleasure in your life as a whole. Or I can make a whole web series about so why do I keep saying web series? Is that what it's trying to be? Because I mean, it can be that, but I can make a whole series about me finding pleasure in my life after so many things have eradicated or attempted to eradicate said pleasure. So that is the journey. I'm so excited. Literally, you're going to watch me basically record my own commercial via a series, via pitching it to Issa Rae, via launching my company. So crazy. Like this is, but I had to do something that was just like balls to the walls or vagina to the wall. So here I am. I'm so excited. So if you are just as excited about following this journey of mine, then check out the Ethereal Pleasure Oasis, but also subscribe to this channel because this is where all of my updates are going to be, and this is where I'm going to be documenting the journey. You can also check out my series, Becoming My Own Companion, which is a part of me discovering my own self-love, and self as a whole. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening. I'm very, very, very excited by recording this video. I feel like it's really putting shit into the work. So stay tuned, my loves. I love you so much. I'm so excited. Mwah. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and to be kind to animals.